Hi, everybody. This is Dr. Syward. Um, Tuning in with this week on what our chapter is, which is about decision making. And decision making is really hard for me because I can never make a decision. So when I work and have work decisions to make, I really have to, I would say, analyze up and down what my options are before I make a decision. And really that's kind of how I am in my real life too. For example, if I'm going to buy a car, I research and research and research. I just don't go, hey, there's the car. So I want to make a good decision. And so that's just me. I take my time and do my research. Of course, in business decisions, sometimes we don't have the time to thoroughly research a problem or a solution. So sometimes it's good to be able to think on your feet. So anyway, I think companies are moving to more of a group decision type process, making employees feel like they're part of the solution, and it gives them a buy-in. And a lot of times that is a company culture as well. Is a company willing to listen to ideas? Is it willing to get people together to find solutions to things? In a small place like, maybe my company, it might be easier to get people together. Whereas somewhere like Spirit, you're going to have to take departments and pretty much go through a process before it's probably going to get to the top. And maybe it won't get to the top, and maybe that's something that stops at different management levels. So each company is going to have its own decision-making process, but I feel like companies are taking the time to listen to employees and include them into their decision-making process. So I see this happening more and more as companies really care about their culture. So the chapter talks about different ways to come to a decision. And of course, one of the popular ones is we all get together and just sort of brainstorm. And that can be fun because everything's out on the table. So we can have all kinds of interesting, odd, fun, maybe solutions. And out of that, maybe something will happen and we'll find something, and maybe not. So brainstorming can be fun. I don't know if that's really applicable a lot of times, but maybe to get something started, it's a good icebreaker, that type of thing. So then we have nominal and Delphi ways to make decisions. And to me, nominal, I don't really see that much where we're taking votes, ideas, and then we're taking a vote. Might be a good idea because it doesn't hurt feelings maybe that way because it's anonymous. And so that way nobody does have hurt feelings if somebody doesn't like their idea or it doesn't get processed. And then Delphi is a little more kind of the same way as nominal, although not as anonymous. It just goes through a process to where the ideas keep being looked at and maybe tweaked so they become the best idea. And of course, now we sort of have the group think, which I don't know if that's really included in your text or not, where everybody gets in and everybody's talking about we're all going to think this way and we're going to react this way, which it probably is not a good thing. So, you're going to see the word group think a lot, and that's very popular nowadays. Probably not a good thing to get in the habit of. It's okay to be part of groups and we think alike, but really we want to be individual and help create solutions and not just, hey, everybody, yeah, that's a great idea, I'm going along with it. So anyway, think about your decision making this week. Are you the type that can make a decision? If you're going to paint a room, are you like, that's it? Or are you like, oh, I got to take like 10 swatches, and then I can't make that decision? Or, just look at the different ways to make a decision. For me, probably I would like more of the brainstorming going into the Delphi method. And so some companies maybe just, nominal is the way to do it. So nobody, they take a vote and nobody's maybe going to get their feelings hurt. So think about that, what your decision making is. And hopefully as you go through management and go through your classes, maybe you can fine tune it or maybe change it a little bit. I wish I could have changed maybe mine a little earlier So I was faster on my feet with a decision. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad, but sometimes it's really helpful. Anyway, think about that. Have a great week. Talk to you later.